please welcome the voice of Meg in Hercules and the original Belle from Beauty and the Beast on Broadway, Susan Egan.
The callback for the original company of Beauty and the Beast in New York was this daunting 3-day process. The first day, you had to go in and have a work session with the director, the choreographer, and the musical director. And then the third day, if you made it that far, you would perform for the CEO and the president and all these Disney executives in suits. I didn't care about those days because I was young and I had no idea who those people were. But Day two, you had to sing for Alan Menken, and I knew who that was. He'd written my favorite musical of all time, Little Shop of Horrors. I wish I could tell you what that experience was like, but I remember walking into the room and seeing him behind the table, and I remember exiting 4 minutes later, and I have no idea what transpired. I guess I didn't embarrass myself too much because I ended up getting cast in the show. And then I got to work with him. Well, what's that like? Well, on the first day of rehearsal, I'm surrounded by these amazing talents, and I was so nervous. I was so new at this. And this really nice guy came up to me and said, "Hi, I'm Alan Menken, and this is my Broadway debut too. I'm so nervous." Which of course made me laugh because the man had Academy Awards sitting on a shelf at home. But I thought, how kind to put me at ease. A few months later, we were doing Beauty and the Beast out of town before we went to New York. We were in Houston, and every day they were making changes in the show, and they were making cuts because the show was running a little long. And one night after rehearsal, I went to grab some dinner, and then I went into the little apartment they were keeping us at, and I saw the light on my phone machine flashing. And I pressed play, because this was a long time ago, and it was a message from Alan Menken. And he said, "Susan, it's Alan. I just wanted to let you know before tomorrow that we've decided we needed to cut a verse from your song Home. And I just wanted to let you know beforehand so you wouldn't be shell-shocked and to let you know it's not you, it's me. I wrote the song too long," and which of course was not true, but how nice of him to be concerned that my feelings might be hurt. Of course, I didn't care at all that they cut the verse. I was just so darn amazed that I had a message on my machine from Alan Menken. I kept that tape for an embarrassingly long time. Flash forward about 23 years, and about 6 months ago I was watching some YouTube videos, and I came across a video of Alan singing a medley of his songs. And I called my daughters over, they're 7 and 10. I said, girls, this is Alan, and he's singing his own music, come listen. Well, he was singing from The Little Mermaid, and my daughter Isla's like, "I love this song," and she starts singing Under the Sea, and she's dancing around. Then my daughter Nina hears a song from Aladdin, she's like, "I love this song," and she starts singing. They're dancing around. Well, that went on for 3 or 4 or 5 more songs, but eventually they stopped, and they came back to the computer, and they just sat silently, and they watched him sing every last song. And when he was finally done, my daughter Nina turned to me and she said, "So basically, he's written everything in the whole world." And I looked at her and I said, "Basically." Ladies and gentlemen, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that I get to welcome to the stage tonight a man who has written everything in the world, whose immense talent is matched only by the size of his glorious heart. He is one of my biggest heroes, and he is a Disney legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Menken.